Hello and welcome. My name is Cameron, and welcome back to episode 9 of our Let's Play series of Stone Block 3. So, in between episodes, I've just processed a little bit more soul sand, so we do have a good amount of nether quartz uh, to go and do the stuff we need to do for some of these mechanical crafters. Um, so, our next step in making these mechanical crafters is actually getting the brass we need. Um, and also, we'll get into some of the sandpaper we need. Maybe get some more redstone. It looks like we'll definitely need more of this. Um, but let's go ahead and get some brass started in the smelter. So it looks like, let's see, for brass, we can cast it. We need to alloy zinc and copper together. So let's grab a bunch of that. I think we should have a bunch of copper here. And zinc wise, we should have a bunch in here. So let's just get a whole bunch here. Get this smelted up. I'll probably add some more layers to this, just so we can hold some more stuff. So let's do that in here as well. Where did I put those? All with the tinkers. Probably want to make some more seared bricks as well, in addition to that. We'll also actually should probably throw in some gold so we can get some permanent casts as well, as we'll need the ingot casts for this. And we could probably do this in the basin, make some brass blocks, and actually use those. So let's move those over as well, since we'll be making so much. Let's throw a block up here just so we can get in. That kind of shows you where it needs to go. Interesting. I can take this one so we can save it. We'll add those blocks in. So let's go ahead and throw some gold in there just to have that as well. And let's actually put a hopper on this so that we can automatically just have things going into there. Grab some wood. Okay. Yeah, so this brass will help us get especially the next kind of things we need, but ultimately this will be nice to have just the brass in general, because I'm sure we'll need it for other things as well. So let's see, once the copper starts smelting up, we have a little bit of zinc in there, so we should start seeing, we're making rose gold. So let's stop this. Interesting. So I didn't know rose gold would actually be created in that as well. So maybe let's get the casts we need first. So let's see. Let's get a gold cast. And maybe let's get some other casts. Any ones that we think we might want. Let's go ahead, make a few more of these patterns. We'll put those in there. Using cobblestone, let's get a pickaxe head in case we want to make some tool handle and binding. Yeah, let's get this large plate for sure as well. I mean, we'd probably want the majority of these. Yeah, let's just go ahead. I think we should have enough gold that we could make all of these into the casts. Let's see, is that all of them? We need a repair kit as well. And I think that should be all of them almost. We need a small blade. We got those, tool handle, repair kits. Okay, we should be good on those. So in order to get the casts like you just saw with the ingot one, we just need to place what we want to use and throw the cast on top. Looks like there was a bee there that dropped some stuff. Let's see, how much gold do we actually have? So we have 2 ingots in here. How much does it cost to do a pattern? Quite a bit, so let's throw the rest of this gold in there. And hopefully, so we do have some brass, which is nice. Hopefully we should have enough gold to go ahead and get these. I think it was the gold and the zinc, I want to say, that was mixing. Yeah, let's see. Yeah, rose gold has stopped being produced, so I think it was the zinc that it was mixing with to create that as well. So we'll go ahead and get these casts. This will be nice for when we want to get into maybe some tinker's tools in the future. But yeah, so I think, yeah, this episode I want to look at getting those crafters on and get that settled because that looks like it's going to be needed for a lot of things we want to do in the future. And we'll also, I think, starting next episode, we'll kind of look around at more of the quests and see where we want to go. Since once we have this kind of all these introductory quests completed, we'll be actually able to start delving into some other ones. So that'll be a nice change of pace for us as well. So we'll go ahead and get the ingot. Let's put brass on the bottom. Let's fill up a basin. And let's see. So yeah, we think it was the rose gold or the gold that was mixing with this. So let's go ahead and get the gold out of here. Okay, there we go. We got some brass. Let's see, we have 8 ingots left. We'll just throw them in here real quick. And we'll start smelting them zinc. It's okay if it turns into a little bit of the rose gold. I'm sure we can use it for something. I'm sure it has a use, just like most stuff in this pack, but go ahead and do that. And I'll be right back while I have all this brass ready. Okay, we're back. We have plenty of brass for what we need. I think for these mechanical crafters, for each one we craft, we get 3 of them. So I'm just going to do 16 of each of these, so we can get 48 of them. I think that'll just be a good starting point. We only need, I believe it was like 20 something to do the crushing wheel. Yeah, 21 of these to do the crushing wheels. So we'll have some extras. So we can go ahead and place down this wood, and we'll go ahead and strip this. This is what we're going to be using to turn into the brass casings, I think they're called. Yep, just like how we do with the andesite casings. There we go. So we have those. We can throw these in our chest. We have the cobblestone to make those crafting tables as well. So we got all of those that we'll need. Next step for the crafters is these electron tubes. So we need iron sheets, so we'll need 16 of those. And we'll need a bunch of redstone. See, we might not have all the redstone we need. We might need to farm a little bit more of that. Let's see how much we have in here. We have a good amount from when we worked between episodes, and the quartz as well. And we'll combine these to a polished rose quartz. And then we have to do polishing via sandpaper. Looks like we can use any of them. Let's see. We need paper and diamond dust to do this. So it looks like we'll just do regular sandpaper. But anyway, we need 16 of these polished rose quartz. So we need 16 rose quartz. So we're able to get those here. And let's see, to make just regular sandpaper, what does that take? We have red sandpaper and regular, so it's just, okay, that makes sense. Sandpaper. Let's see. Do we have what's this red sandpaper? Is this a better version or is this just, that's just with red sand. Okay, so we'll go ahead and we should have some paper already made up in here. I don't know how much we'll need, so we'll grab 2 of these along with some sand. Let's see, a rough paper that can be used to polish materials can be automatically applied using the deployer. When used, applies polish to items held in the offhand or lying on the floor when looking at them. Okay, so let's see, let's throw this. Oh, okay, we gotta hold it down. Oh, that's kind of interesting. Let's put it in our offhand. Okay, so we're sanding these down into, yeah, these polished rose quartz. That's a pretty cool animation. I like that. Oh, that chicken just laid an egg right in front of us. So it looks like, I think it did 8 of them for the regular sandpaper, I believe. So it processes 8 of them. Go ahead and throw that. Oh my gosh, we got a whole bunch of chickens from that one. Are they trampling crops? No. We have plenty. We're getting lots of chickens, so we can probably get started with the chicken mod next episode too. Maybe that's what we'll jump into. Okay, so we have the polished rose quartz. Then we can take all of these. We can make our electron tubes. And we'll go ahead and get these mechanical crafters. So now we got a bunch of these. So I'll have to remember how we use these. Do we have to provide cogs to all of them? So we'll need to actually get a wrench as well. I don't think I have a wrench yet. I think I saved that. So that's gold sheets, a cogwheel, and a stick. So we already have that. We can go ahead and create a wrench. Very nice. Okay, so this will let us control kind of how we do things. Let's go ahead and let's put the mechanical crafter kind of right here that we need to get the crushing wheels. So we need 3 on the bottom, 5 for 3 layers, and then 3 on the top. So we'll just go ahead and put it right here. Oh, I want to get that out. How do I get that? Okay. Let's go ahead and, I mean, the press should be okay there. Okay. So let's build up a little bit more. Let's move these slightly. Okay, and then we need, oh, I've gone too high. We'll need one right here, and right there. And I think all these kind of, yeah, it looks like they already form a process. So it looks like these ones will go down into here. Eventually this will all craft into here. So it looks like it crafts out the bottom. So we want them to all craft into there. Maybe we can move this up a little bit. I'm thinking if we can have them all come out, I guess we could have them all come out to right here. Let's do one to the side. So we have these going down into here. Let's just move these into the center as well. And then these can all move down. So everything goes towards the middle. Let's have those all move up there. And this all goes to the right. And it should come out, if I'm understanding this correctly, it should just be able to come out right into this block right here. So we'll throw a chest right there. And let's see real quick how we need to activate this. Automate any crafting recipes. All have to converge at one exit on a side. Require rotational force. Can output, so we'll just right click into it. The process will begin automatically once everything's in a slot. Okay, so let's go ahead. We need a stone, some planks. So we'll put stone in the center, some planks around this. And then we need a bunch of andesite alloy, which we should have enough of. I collected a bunch of andesite one episode. So let's grab a bunch of the iron, turn those into some nuggets, and grab a bunch of andesite. Go ahead and we'll just create a bunch while we're here. Okay. Place those around all the edges. Okay, now we need to provide it rotational power. So let's go ahead and let's grab some cogwheels. We can get this done. Let's grab a gearbox just in case we want it. Any shafts. We're going to have to move this mechanical press anyway, so we'll go ahead and remove this from here. And we'll throw a cogwheel down here. We'll do, we can speed this up maybe. Let's do so a big cogwheel on this one. And then perhaps we'll do, let's bring a small, can we bring a small one down? Oh, these are the large ones. Let's bring a small one down here. Let's see. We want this guy to what? So we want this one to be right here. And that's connected. So really, let's move this over. We need this to be eventually connected to there, so we'll bring about a large one here. Oh, we can't put that there because it's also connected. Let's just go ahead and let's see. So we'll need a gear here to turn that. I wonder if we could bank off of this guy actually. Let's see, can we put a one right there? No. Okay, so we could provide some force like that. Let's put the cogwheel here. Yeah, that would provide, we can go like this. And we're overstressed. Okay, yeah, this is a pretty large craft. So how about for now, while we're not using the mixer, let's go ahead and get rid of that. It looks like it's still overstressed. This fan is fine there. Yeah, so it looks like that fan also needs to be there. Yeah, this is definitely using a lot. I guess we could add some more water wheels, but I don't know how much it's overstressed, so I'm wondering if we even have enough rotational force here to make this work normally. Let's go ahead, let's really quick put this back here. Let's remove where we're connected here. Yeah, there we go. So that cut off a bunch of our machines. In fact, it cut off the one we wanted. Let's see. Where was this? It was connected. No, this was connected up here. Okay, so that's overstressed. Let's go ahead and remove these. No, yeah, it definitely looks like it's going to need a lot. Okay, so let me see how I can do this just so we can get this crafting. Okay, so I got it crafting. I just disconnected everything else pretty much. So this is crafting up our grindstones. All goes into here. Cool, so we got our crushing wheels, excuse me. So yeah, pretty much if we want to craft for now, we just have to put this here and disconnect this one. Let's see, this shouldn't be overburdened now since we disconnected the crafter. Let's see, where did our regular size cogwheels go? Did we lose that? Let's see, there should be... Okay, we can just create a new one real quick. Sorry, we need the shaft for this. Cogwheel right there. Interesting, so this is actually showing overstressed. Oh, because it's connected to here, so yeah, let's just disconnect that for now. So we'll have to add either a few more water wheels, or we'll need to figure out another way to generate some rotational force. And so that's something we can definitely look at it when we come. So this has a high stress impact, so I'm thinking it's going to overstress the system even if we connect these. So this will have to be something we look at as well. Let's see, these need to be going opposite directions, so we can't go there. We might have to look at expanding this out a little bit, or just moving things around. Let's see. So currently we have, yeah, these are going in opposite directions, but the cogwheels are not the large ones. We're all going the same direction. So, yeah, we're gonna have to move some of this around. Definitely kind of expand this, probably consolidate some of our things so that we're not taking up. I'll probably disconnect these so like we have a couple water wheels controlling just one thing, like our washing stations and whatnot. So let's go ahead and get that done. Welcome back. I think I have a solution that should work for what we want to use. So we're powering, mainly this is just going to be our resource generation over here. We'll have different arrays along the wall, and this will get expanded more this way. But for example, right now we're powering each resource collector by just one water wheel, and we're speeding up it to its max speed using the cogs, and we're just powering it directly. So we just have water flowing through here, out the side, and so we should be able to process materials right here. We can actually look at the speed. I haven't tested how quickly this will actually go, but let's see if we drop one of these. I think it should be a decent speed, since we have sped it up quite a bit. And since we're able to do it in bulk processes, it's not too bad if it takes some time. But we'll have the same one, I think, for the lava, for all the fan-related things. So the lava, the fire, the soul fire. We'll get all those sorted out. I wonder if it goes faster if it's closer. Not too sure. Yeah, there it goes. It all got processed. So I'll get those set up, so we should have 4 or 5 arrays of those. And then that actually frees up a lot of space over here. So we could eventually look into, I was looking kind of these other ones, the steam engine. Looks like it's actually pretty easy for us to make in addition to some of the other stuff it needs. But pretty much a steam engine, all it requires is water and an energy source underneath it. So we could put some campfires here to have heat rising up, and then water feeding into it, and it actually creates rotational energy that way. So it could be better for our bigger machines. I thought it might just be fun to have some areas over here that are controlled by just the water wheels, and these are modular, so these can hook up, well, almost. Actually, I think it might interfere when it gets to here, so it might have to be built one block over. But this can pretty much just be repeated over and over again, as much as we need it to. So I think that's what I'm going to work on. So let's get that set up real quick, and we'll kind of clear out this area. Okay, so we've gone ahead and moved all of these into the different pods. So now we have the bulk washing, bulk blasting, haunting, and the smoking as well. So the only other thing I think I want to do is expand this room a lot. Probably end up moving the smeltery not too far. Probably just put it behind another, like one of these beams over here. I'm going to need another block to do the bulk smoking on. Right now I have to light it every time. I know netherrack would keep it lit infinitely, but we don't have access to that just yet, so I don't know what we could use for that. Any ideas, leave them down below. But otherwise, expand this way, get our millstone setup done. I'd also like to some way think about automating this. So mainly, I think we get good resources off of the sand and gravel, so some way to probably using the cobble gens and those auto hammers create gravel and sand that automatically just drop into this path, get processed, and somehow we can collect that. I think that would be cool for here. Um, Likewise, possibly some for the blasting to get us some soul sand automatically. Um, but we could also get the soul sand from the chickens that we'll look into in a couple episodes. Um, but yeah, so pretty much we want to expand this way, get the millstone um, set up, as well as we have the mixer that we can set up to just automatically have. I figured this would be a good space to do that. Kind of interesting to see all the gears work. The chickens I'm really worried about because they will die if they go near the lava, so I did block off the majority of them into over here, this little enclosure. Probably where we'll start doing some of the chicken stuff as well. So yeah, I think I might either do this between episodes or I'll include it next episode, but I think that is where we are going to call it for episode 9 today. Thank you all for joining me. I hope you enjoyed it's kind of satisfying to see all these gears working like that. Let's see from above. Yeah, it's kind of nice to see them all just running like that. So that is where we'll end the episode. Thank you all for watching. Bye-bye.